What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. You're watching on screen right now me hit my best pack of the year so far. I did the EA, whatever their thing is, the SBC that was really cheap for a pack. I looked in store to see what packs were there. There were some 50k lightning rounds and I thought, oh, you know what, let's just get one. And bang, there you have it. We hit Gareth Bale, and as you'll see on screen right now, he's in my team. I don't know now how I want my team to go because I'm in a position where there's just too many players that I love. So first and foremost, if you guys don't know, Gareth Bale is my favourite player in the world over the last some odd years, basically since Thierry Henry retired. My next active favourite player of all time is Gareth Bale. So to pack him and have a first owner version of him feels good, man. Feels good. What that meant though is I was trying to figure out, because we had Goretzka in here. We had it like that, didn't we? And then we had Promes up front here and Bailey out on that right wing off chem. This is how we had our team set up. And I like this team, you know, Ronaldo and Promes up front, Bailey in at cam, Goretzka at CDM, Rude Boy and Talisca in centre mid. It works really well. When we packed Red Fernandinho, that opened up opportunities, because what we could do now is we could put Fernandinho in here, we could have put Heung-min Son in here, and boom, I've got my 5-star boys up front, or 5-star, 4-star in the sake of Son. We've got Fernandinho, who's probably a better CDM than Goretzka, and that kind of leveraged the account like this. Well, now with packing Gareth Bale, it opens up an even bigger world. I'm playing Heung-min Son on 6 chemistry here. We can play Gareth Bale on 7 chemistry here. We can actually probably get him to 8 chemistry if we put the right manager in and keep Fernandinho in there. How do I say no to all? Like, some of these players have got to miss out, but Promes, Bale, let's say the defence is set and we're going to get that Delict card on Monday. Ronaldo and Gullit stay, and that leaves us 4 positions for a CDM, a centre mid, and a cam and a striker. And I've got so many insane players: Goretzka, Son, Sané, Bailey, Promes, Talisca, Fernandinho, and Gareth Bale. And that's not even including all the other great things I've got sitting on this account. Look at this. Ter Stegen, Falcao, Marlos, Fernandes, Yilmaz, Mahrez, Hazard, Debuchy, and then our untradables, which go big: Hummels, Tovan, Verratti, Aspas, Vertonghen, Dele Alli, continuing on into Wendell, Lopez, Kimpembe, Luis Alberto twice, why not, Rooney, Gnabry, Kolarov, Marcelo, Max, Inform, Callejon and Volland. I mean, look at these untradables. I don't know how to prioritise who I want and who I don't. So what I ended up doing was switching those two around like that, putting Heung-min Son in there. Like this, I mean, look at Promes compared to Son, right? More pace, more shooting, more passing, more dribbling, more defending, one less physical. Son obviously has high 6 foot, 5-star, 4-star. Promes has high-low, 4-star, but 5'9". So Son has a couple of advantages: a little bit taller and a 5-star weak foot. But Promes has better stats, just generally is a better player. And so I don't know who I want to start. They both get 10 chemistry no matter who goes in there because of the Brazilian links into Fernandinho and into Talisca. And so I was thinking, right now, Luka Modric, Team of the Year, is around 350,000 coins. Knowing my luck, he's probably up at about 450,000 now because I didn't buy him when I saw him at 350. Let's get it up to 3. Okay, yeah, there we go. So 380 for this Luka Modric card. I would happily have this Luka Modric card in my team, link him with Gareth Bale, and get ourselves another strong link. I don't know. I mean, I want to buy him. Do I buy him? Do I just buy him? Do I buy him? Do I buy it? Team of the Year Modric is such a beast for me, but Talisca is such a better card than Modric. The only reason why I would be getting Modric would be to give Gareth Bale full chemistry, but Gareth Bale on 8 chemistry, which will get him to eventually when they decide to get the manager in, would still be a perfect... Oh, it's too hard, dude. It's too hard. Buying another midfielder should not be the answer, but if we set our team up like this, we'll have Fernandinho at CDM, Talisca and Gullit in midfield, Ronaldo and Bale up front with Promes in at cam. We can start Kaka if we wanted. We can start Alan if we wanted. We can start Goretzka if we wanted. He would just be on 8 chemistry, and he would also look like Kaka for some reason. We can start Son on full chemistry. We can start Sané on full chemistry. We can start Jonas in midfield on full chemistry. We can start Bailey also on full chemistry if we play Goretzka. It's a lot of everything really, and I genuinely don't know what to do. So we're going to start. Whatever the team is right now, whatever we've got in there is how we're going to do it. I haven't even got chem styles on some of the players. We're going into our first FUT Champs game, and I'm excited to play with this team. You know, the World Cup game mode for me has really not captured the imagination that I thought it would do. You know, I thought the World Cup game mode was going to be something that I played for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. I thought the grind was going to be fun. I thought there was going to be a lot of replayability within the World Cup mode, but it seems like there really isn't. And we've talked about it to death. But I'm being approached on Twitter constantly about people not being engaged with the World Cup mode. How do you only have a team like this? I mean, this team at this stage in FIFA is worth probably less than 1 million coins, which is crazy. You can get Boateng, Vidal, Alaba for about 30k for the lot. It's crazy how cheap the market is right now. But yeah, so I'm going to take live comments from the video that actually just went live, funnily enough. So it's not necessarily top comment spam either, because the video's only been out for about an hour. So all of the top comments spammer lords, although I appreciate you guys for tuning in every episode, you guys are going to miss out. I could also obviously play Gareth Bale in centre mid as well. He would make for a good centre mid. But I think this is how we're going to line our team. Ooh, do I play? Promes is such a good attacker. I feel like putting Promes in at cam is probably a waste. The first comment is from Barclays Premier League fan. He says, "Hey Nep, just wanted you to know if there's an SBC schedule for the World Cup mode." To summarise your comment, you're basically asking about World Cup SBCs. Your guess is genuinely as good as mine. I don't have any inside information, sadly. I don't know if there's going to be more. I don't know if there's going to be any. I know we had the. Well, I know the guys that went to the capture event had the guaranteed repeatable icon, but I'm wondering now if that was just for video purposes, because why would we not have that already? Maybe it's too soon in EA's eyes, and I actually genuinely don't know. I would like to say I hope there's going to be some SBCs, but at the same time, what could they do? Oh, Bale on his debut! Woo! What a finish! What could they do? Everybody has every item already. If you just spend, I genuinely think 100 to 300,000 coins is enough to get basically everything that you could possibly want in the World Cup game mode. So the fact that most people have everything already, unless they bring out brand new players that are SBC only, like icons but are only available for SBCs, not available through packs, what's the point? What's the point of having SBCs? I don't know what people actually want, and that's not me trying to bash or anything. That's me actually just genuinely trying to understand where people are coming from and what they want specifically. That was a bad cross straight. Do you know why I cross like that? Because in the World Cup mode, the regular crossing method, just literally just pressing the cross button, is incredibly overpowered. And I've been playing World Cup mode a little bit today, so I'm used to that. Ben HB says, I guess we're waiting for tomorrow to see you get E-Man of the Match Bale. Yep, there you go. I got it here today. For those of you that follow me on Twitter would have already seen that I packed Bale. I actually packed in that same pack as well. I didn't even really reference it. I also packed Alessandrini's second inform. And hey man, that Alessandrini card looks great. But again, how and where do you fit him in? You can't. You just can't. Oh god, that's bad passing. You just can't. It's impossible. Because I have, well, for me personally, it's impossible because I have everything. And this account, short of Cristiano Ronaldo, has everything. And I could even, at this stage, go out and get myself a nice Ronaldo. Some of his 96 and 97 striker cards are not that expensive. Well, that's unlucky. I was looking at one of his striker cards for just 800,000 coins. I could just sell Alan, go and buy Ronaldo, and then pop him in at centre mids underneath Bale. Everyone would get 10 chem. The only problem then is that once again I would have an imbalance. I would have an imbalance in my midfield and attack. I really I favour and really appreciate a good central defensive midfielder. you know, and I think using Goretzka at CDM was fine, even though he was high. But Fernandinho or a medium high is much more preferable. And so if we got Ronaldo, it means Talisca would miss out. But then let's say we got Ronaldo, where then does the centre mid go? Because Cristiano Ronaldo will go up front with R9 Ronaldo, which would be a great duo to have up front, absolutely. We'd then drop Quincy Promes in at cam, and we'd actually have to play Gareth Bale in the role that Anderson Talisca is currently fulfilling, which would be a centre midfielder, but an attacking-minded centre midfielder. And do we want to do that? I mean, hey, maybe we do want to do that. But the whole point of me buying... Oh, look at Ronaldo through there. The whole point of me buying these rest of the world cards was to use them. You know, I actually rate them highly. I think this Quincy Promes card is probably one of the best cards in the game. Just flat out in the game. Forget traits, specialities, weak foots, height, skill moves. If you actually play with him, even his 86 SBC card, which I played with quite a lot, you will notice that his card is just great. It's just broken. I don't know how and I don't know why. It just works really well. Oh, let's test out that. I mean, that's why. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, I tried to do a finesse shot with the left foot. I guess he has an avoid shooting with weaker foot trait or something along those lines, because I put that perfectly on his left foot to try and finesse it top bins. He's hit it with his right foot. He's taken a deflection and gone in. And my man Sanchez 51 is probably going to take leave of this game now. But yeah, how do I justify getting rid of these cards? This Anderson Talisca card is end game. Like there's just no one better. Like, who can you put in place of him? So even if I did buy Cristiano Ronaldo, I would have to put Bale where Talisca is. I'd then have Ronaldo up front with Ronaldo, but then I'd have an absolute banger of a player, Talisca, sitting on the bench with the rest of my incredible players. I don't know what I'd do. White guy next door says Fernandinho for Talisca, then you can use Son at left wing. Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, I didn't really think of that when we was talking about that in yesterday's video after packing Fernandinho, but after I looked at it myself and played around with the what about this, what about that, what about the other, yeah, there is literally an absolute mass of options that I have with making this team work in many different fashions. And so the answer might be, why not go and build a second team, right? I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, why not build a second team and rotate teams? Never have to worry about fitness. You get to play with all of the players. The problem I have with that, which is a problem I've had with second teams forever in FIFA, which is why you never really see me use second teams. Even at the start of the games, I'll usually do bronze pack method to get fitness cards, or I'll have like a really poor team that I take offline to regenerate fitness at the start, because two things that I like with having one team. First and foremost is you build stats on one set of players, which I love doing. You know, we've only got one player. Two players for us this year have been standout so far, actually. One of them was Rui Costa, who was the only player for me that got over 1,000 games, to my knowledge. I actually think also... who else was it? Maybe it was David De Gea that has got over 1,000 games, but we bought and sold him so many times. Or it was somebody else that we've got over 1,000 games, but we bought and sold a few times, so it never officially got 1,000 games. But the only other player we actually achieved something like dramatic on, was actually Thierry Henry, and that was getting him to over 1,000 goals. So outside of that, we haven't really done anything amazing. So for the rest of this year, I would love to just work on the stats of one set of players. The other thing that I love about having one team is that you get to just know the team. I can't stress enough, especially when playing competitive FIFA, which I'm not really, I'm not really playing Foot Champs that deeply anymore, and especially now that the game is drawing to a most quiet period of the game cycle. I think this is less to be considered, but it's still to be considered. But yeah, I love knowing my team inside out, how the players work, how they don't work, like what's effective, where you can shoot from, where you shouldn't shoot from. Go on, Talisca! Imagine taking him out. Imagine taking him off the field. He's massive. He's got incredible stats. He's got 4-star weak foot. He's just an absolute beast. He's 6'3". What I love about having him in my midfield with Ruud Gullit is that both my midfielders are 6'3". We've also got the massive Gareth Bale in the team. We've also got the massive R9 in the team. We've also got Fernandinho at 5'10" and Quincy Promes at 5'9" are the only two kind of little guys. I love having these beasts, these absolute machines, these monsters up in the box and near post for corners and stuff, because they're so valuable, aren't they? They're just so valuable. How can they not be? Here's Gareth Bale. Oh, that's. Oh, I was going to try and hit one like the Champions League final there. I was going to hit one at the goalkeeper and see if he just palmed it. Don't give a foul for that. That's no foul there. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind getting a special striker version of Cristiano Ronaldo because I could fit him in quite comfortably. But I don't know if I'm willing to sacrifice what I have in this team for that. And that's pretty much where we're at. That's not a foul game. All I've done is run across the path of him there. Give me that ball back. I love this Telles card. I'm super excited to get De Ligt into this team. Have you guys seen his card? It's genuinely unreal. I mean, absolutely unreal. Get off of Bale, Petit. You're nothing. You're a scrub. You're a scrub. Look at foul ref. Hey, you're giving this guy free kicks for nothing over here. Well, what about my free kick? Get that ball back, Bale. There we go. What you know about Bale? IG with a long comment. Let's read it anyway. It's there. He says, "Hi, Nep. I wanted to thank you for the hour break you create for me every day by bringing us your content on both your channels. You are very welcome, my friend." He says, "Like you explained it before, it are not really the trading tips or gameplay tutorials, I think it means you are not, that create the most value, but just a time window you create every day in which I do some management on my FIFA account whilst watching your videos. Without your content, I probably wouldn't even bother to start my PS4. Yo, dude, that means the world to me, genuinely. Thank you very much. Let's bring on Heung-min. Who do I sub off? Let's get Promes off. Let's get Goretzka on. Let's get some more stats on these players. Let's get Jonas on as well for Talisca. There we go. Although I barely ever have time for Weekend League, just because of some daily grind, I managed to have the following team now. Team of the season Son, Prime R9, Player of the Year Neymar, Prime Hullet, Team of the season Savic, Team of the season Pjanic, Team of the season Telles, Chiellini, Bonucci, Walker and Handanovic, all Team of the season versions. Yo, awesome, dude. Well done. Right now, I was thinking about it, just before I started this video, I was thinking about, I wonder if I did like not a mini-series, but just a new Road to Glory, starting from scratch, and seeing how long it took us to get an insane team. Because with the price of so many of these players, like I honestly don't understand. Like this guy's team right here, I don't understand how you can have a team as bad as this with the market how it is. Like anyone in this game right now should have made at least 200, 300,000 coins. I don't even care if you've just started. With the way the SBCs work and such, you should have so many coins. You can get one of the most insane team of the season teams for, you know, under 500,000 coins, and yet people are still rocking around with like Jerome Boateng and stuff. Like I'm blown away. Even to the point where this guy's attack, like he's got team of the season Mane, I think, but you can go and get who I would think is a better player. You can go and get the second informer Alessandrini for like 11,000 coins, and it's a great player. So why not? Why are you playing with that team of the season Mane? Maybe he's your favourite player. Maybe he's untradable for you, and you just want to use him because of that reason. There's many reasons why you might be using him, but I'm shocked at this stage in FIFA with how this market is. I'm shocked every time I don't come up against a full team of the season team, because I just think, my God, you've got it wrong. Oh God, I tried to do heel-to-heel flick there, and I mean, you probably heard me do the buttons, so I don't know why Gareth Bale didn't actually connect with the heel-to-heel there. But yeah, it's easy, man. It's easy to get an easy team. Sorry, to get a great team on this game now. Oh, that was nice. Actually, that step over that he hit was nice. He done me there. Chris says, find the World Cup to be semi-entertaining. Didn't even spend many coins, only around 50k, but already have CR7 and a very good team. And it feels like there isn't much exciting stuff to do, at least not yet. Decided to start another account and delete the club until I got R9, and we'll start fresh there. Hey man, fair enough. I think the World Cup game mode was heavily burdened by the fact that people could just use coins from regular FUT. I know they did the same thing in FIFA 14 World Cup and it was a hit, and the reason why it was a hit in my personal opinion is because A, it was completely unexpected, and B, good Bale. Good Bale, lad. Foul ref. And B, it just wasn't as easy to get coins like it is this year in this game. You could buy coins, yes, and you could still make coins, but there was no SBCs, there was no squad battles, there was no FUT champs. I even think back in FIFA 14 there was only 5 divisions, not 10. So you know it's far more accessible now to make coins. By the way, this Jonas card is really good. I highly recommend him. If you guys are looking for a beast player, Jonas is the one. Foul ref. There we go. Jonas's card is next level. Rudhulik, get off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this in the top right hand corner with Gareth Bale. You're about to see it. I'm going to pop it straight into that corner there. You're never going to expect it to go into that corner there, and that's why it's going to go into that corner there. Bang. Oh! Ooh, lesson learned. It curves a lot. That actually almost curved into the corner there. That would have been an amazing goal. Well, Gareth Bale's already scored on his debut, so I can sell this Bale as well if I wanted to go and buy somebody else. I don't know who I'd buy to improve this team, though, as we've been discussing so much. The only player I will get, which will be another Untradable, is going to be Team of the Season, De Ligt. He's going to be the only guy that I want. Oh, go on, Gareth, lad. Go on. Good tackle. I could have just sprinted through that. I'm trying to hit a finesse shot or like a driven shot akin to the European Championship final or the UEFA Champions League final, not the European Championship. I don't know why. I've had the word European Championship on my mind all day for some reason. I can't remember why. But yeah, we're trying to hit a banger with Bale. This guy's reading me. Every time I get to Bale, I tried to like purposely put him on his right foot there as well, so that this guy wouldn't necessarily read it, and he still did. And he did again. Get off my Bale, bro. Come on now, give me a chance with Gareth. Here he goes. Here he goes. Oh, a pen ref. Pen ref. There's surely a pen ref. Doesn't matter. This is going to be a dub for me. Nice easy win. Nice way to start things off. Here's Ronaldo into Bale. Bale to drag it. I'm forcing it through Bale. That's why it's not working, because I'm forcing it. I shouldn't force it. I should just let the play happen naturally, and then it will come to him. By the way, using Vormer at centre back has been good. I know he's short. I know he doesn't have like good pace or great pace or great defensive stats, but he's been good. Better than I thought he might have been at centre back there. Let's not force the ball to Bale this time.
Good forward play from them.
Let's hit that heel-to-heel flick. Beautiful stuff from Heung-min. Oh, he whips the ball in. No chance. No chance at all. 10 minutes to go. I'm so happy that regular FUT is your chosen way forwards. Great decision for viewers, and I believe a solid business move for you. This is the best for YouTube. Hey, I appreciate you saying that, man. I think, as you know, I kind of touched on that already without even reading that comment. Like, I like this. I like what we've got going on here. I really do. Oh, Bale. Oh, I tried to chip the keeper. Why am I trying to do magic things with Bale instead of just doing normal things? Just a suggestion. Why not start Fernandinho where Talisca is? Oh, we've been through that sort of stuff. Incredible, he says. Do you not think that my rewards yesterday were incredible? I finished Gold 2 weekly and packed one of the most expensive Team of the Seasons available right now in Alan. Over 100,000 coins right now for a Team of the Season. For me personally, from Gold 2, that's incredible. And then from Gold 2 monthly, where you only get 4 cards, I packed 2 very usable players, one of them being one of the most expensive that you can get and that is usable right now again. I don't know about you, my friend, but I personally think that is incredible. Maybe we have different visions and different views of what incredible is. But yeah, for me, for how little effort I put in and for how much I got out of it, I've earned less when getting to Elite 1 monthly and Elite 1 weekly. And yet I get Gold 2 monthly and Gold 2 weekly, and I'm not allowed to call it incredible. I definitely think it was incredible. That's my opinion on those rewards. If you think that wasn't incredible, then hey, well done for you for getting obviously some better stuff than me, I guess. Hey, that's not where I aimed that pass. Come on now. Let's go, Bale, lad. Banger. Absolute banger. That one just felt right. You know what I mean? I didn't force it that time. Just got the ball up the field, saw the finesse chance opportunity, had a bang with Bale, and he whips that one to that far corner. And I mean, that flew in. That was a sensational strike. Let's have a look at that again. Ball goes up to Gullit, into Ronaldo, into Bale, one touch, and boom. Oh, that's beautiful. Under the bar, into the top left corner. Phenomenal stuff. I use the word phenomenal too much right now. Nick's giving me a complexion about it. He says I emphasise nominal, so it's phenomenal. Maybe I should put it as phenomenal. Don't emphasise any of it. Job done. That, guys, is going to be the end of the game, and indeed the end of the video. 2 goals for Bale, 2 assists for Ronaldo, 1 assist for TepentheZ and Vormer. Anthony TepentheZ coming up with the man of the match there. But in terms of, before I get out of here, in terms of this team, I mean, this team is just magnificent. You know, there's little to no upgrades available at all. Like, you know, you might say maybe Neymar Team of the Season, Ronaldo Team of the Season, but even then, like, the guys I'm playing with, they're on par with those. Like, even if we look at the in-games of the bench, forget Kaka, forget Son, forget Goretzka, because we've used those, forget Sané. Let's look at this Jonas card. 5-star weak foot, brilliant. 6 foot tall, high medium, brilliant. Look at that. Look at this. It's perfect. I'd give him something for physical, something for pace. What boosts pace and physical? Probably a Hawk, you know. Boost that pace, boost that physical, boost that shooting right up to full 99s. He's got great vision, great curve. He's got perfect ball control, composure, his reactions, his agility is high, his balance isn't low. He's got a 5-star weak foot. He's really tall, coming in at 6 foot. Great stuff. Bailey we've seen already. When we look at this Talisca card, 6'3", 4-star weak foot, high medium work rates. Look, this is like a carbon copy of Jonas with a little bit more pace and a little bit more strength. Like, it's just... how you can't turn these cards down. This team is too good. I don't know what to do with it. You guys give me your opinions in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching today. I hope you appreciate it. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.